Hello, and welcome to my first episode of the Geeky Critique. And I'm your host, Courtney Wright. I'm super excited because my very first show, I get to talk about the Batman, which, as y'all can see, I'm a super geek. And a lot of you may know me from hanging out with Jabby Kaway and Achara Kirk. Hi, friends. Well, speaking of Jabby, he took me with him to go and see the Batman. Big shout out to him and to Warner Brothers for making it possible for us to go and see these films early. Now, with that said, let's just get into it. I avoided all the trailers. I saw the first one and then I stopped. Because, it's been going on for a while. We've been waiting for this movie. And I was like, I don't want to see anything else that's just like a little tidbit. I want to see the film. So now that I've had a chance to see it in all of its 3-hour glory, I gotta say, I loved it. I was a little bit unsure about Robert Pattinson. Not because I don't think he's a great actor. I really do. I just wasn't sure about him being our Batman. Him being Bruce Wayne. But he did an incredible job. And this film was just a joy to watch because this is my number one reason. A lot of times when we see Batman, we see focus on his battle moves. We see focus on his tactical gear and all the gizmos that Batman has and his cool cars and motorcycles and planes and all these things. And they miss one thing. In the comics, Batman is known as the greatest detective. Except a lot of times we don't really get to see him do much outside of fighting bad guys, these epic scenes where things blow up and cool villains. But this time we got all of that, and we got an incredible story that allowed us to see Batman in his element, which is being a detective. Looking for the truth, looking for the clues, and we got a chance to go along with him. And that was my favorite part. I have to be honest with you. All the tech was cool. Villains were great. Colin Farrell was incredible as the Penguin. That was a fantastic turn. And Zoe Kravitz was wonderful as Catwoman, as Selina Kyle, because she hasn't officially gotten the moniker, but she was great. And I was really glad that I got a chance to see this film. I'm not going to give too many spoilers outside of just that little tidbit, in the sense of this is something that is a 3-hour film, as I already said, but it is a slow burn kind of film. It's not something that you feel like, oh my God, this is dragging, but it is a very well-paced film that follows the trajectory of Batman seeking the Riddler and answers for what is happening in Gotham City and why it's happening. And it has this really epic story arc that leads him to seek things from his past that he had no idea that that's where this journey was taking him. So I just gotta say, if you were wondering, do I want to go see this film? Am I sure or unsure about Robert Pattinson? Do yourself a favor and go see it. It's just a fun journey. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know you will too, and hopefully you'll go and check it out. I'll do another spoiler later, when it has been going and y'all have had a chance to see it. But right now, I just want you to go and see it. It's a beautifully shot film, great characters, great acting, incredible story, and you won't be disappointed. So check it out.